figure it out, but we are now live right now over on Twitch. We have the main man of the hour, Spartans
Yo, what's up?
3313. What's going on, man? How are you? How are things?
I'm doing great, man. How are you? How has
Oh,
the day been for you?
oh man, it was just another day of cleaning, adulting, and wrapping Christmas presents. It was no one was home, so I got majority of my Christmas wrapping done. So that's a plus for the day.
Man, I wish I
Okay.
had that kind of luck, man. My kids are constantly home. Constantly.
Oh yeah, the kid was at her dad's. The wife was out and about. So I just took that golden opportunity. Hey, it's time. The house is quiet. I'm gonna turn on some WWF, some WrestleMania 6, and
Oh
just
yeah.
had that. Oh yeah, dude, had that going
Just a
on up
nice
in the
little vibe
background.
sesh.
Oh, dude, we're always vibing. The
Oh
vibes are
yes.
true, buddy. But yeah, I took that golden opportunity just to start finishing up the wrapping and everything else like that. Threw those gifts underneath the tree and went and got the kids. So
So how many
we are.
kids and how many presents?
I did not wrap the kids yet
No?
because I don't have all of them.
Okay.
The wife has majority of them. I have a lot of them. So we'll probably end up doing that maybe sometime either probably tomorrow or hopefully Thursday evening, so we can kind of get that all situated. But I know at least I got the wife's all taken care of. I don't know how many gifts I got her. I spoiled her this year.
Aw, that's cute.
Oh,
Oh yeah, she was asking for a lot of things and a lot of things up on her Amazon wish list. Dude, Amazon wish list came in clutch this year. I don't know about any of you guys, but dude, that Amazon wish list, oh my God.
Did the shopping
So
for you,
hands
huh?
it handed.
Oh, dude, you don't even know.
That's awesome.
But what about you guys? What did you guys do today? What all happened over on your guys' side of the world?
Oh, for me, it was just a day of work and taking care of my kids at the same time. Always nice having to shush your 9-year-old and your 5-year-old while you're talking to a customer on the phone and trying not to lose your job.
Some
So,
duct tape in rope or a straight jacket would have been great.
I wish, man. I do. But
Get a whole sponge room for insane asylum, some Harley Quinn style. Oh, I feel you, dude. I
Yeah.
feel you.
She's
That's
got
what
a
I
whole
need.
quiet room.
that's what I need. Oh my god. Put some egg cartons on the walls, like, oh yeah. If only.
Absolutely.
If only, if only.
Today
Yeah,
was just another work day, Monday through Friday work day, and then I just finished up my stream and coming here to have a wonderful conversation with the two of you.
oh yeah, absolutely. Miss Vic and I have been planning this podcast
Oh
for a
jeez.
while.
For months. It's been months. We've been dragging our feet a little bit, but
It's all
Happy to,
just talk. It's literally all just been talk, and then I just took the bull by the horns. Hey, we gotta get this.
Love it.
Like we have great ideas. We got some major people we want to interview, and
I'm
kind of go
happy to
from
be
there.
I'm happy to be the first one.
Hell yeah,
definitely.
A
dude.
little bit of
Hell
pressure, but not enough pressure.
no, dude. Podcasts are so much fun. It's just like streaming. Just kick back, relax, answer the questions, kind of vibe out, and then at the end of the day, we all get to know each other a little bit more.
I've already
Yep.
answered all of the questions. I'm prepared.
yeah, I
feel
sent
ready
him the
to go.
questions. So he's
Oh
good to
man, you
go.
cheated.
I cheated. 100% did. I did not want to make a fool of myself being the first one. All right, I may.
But that makes the best content. You make the fool of yourself. Makes the
No.
best. Oh man,
Oh,
you
I'm
full of
sure.
it.
I'm sure
Oh,
something will be said, and
I
it'll
promise
be okay.
you. I promise you. Even though I have the questions and they're already answered, I will still make a fool of myself. It is not hard to do.
Because making a fool of yourself makes the best content.
I can absolutely. I can minimize my little cheat sheet, and we won't even have to go off of it. I got it.
I mean,
figured
if you
out
want to
already.
cheat, go for it.
No, minimize. Minimize.
min-
It's not even that. I don't even
minimize.
see it.
Man, this
Wait a
guy's
minute, you took
minimizing.
notes too? You took notes? Are you serious?
Yeah,
Oh
I have
my
a
god.
notepad that I wrote everything down on. I answered them all out just before my stream.
Oh
I
my
was
goodness.
prepared.
You studied this.
Oh.
Oh my goodness.
I was prepared. Look, I wasn't
Man, he's
fooling
about to
myself.
cheat on the test.
Anytime I can cheat on a test, I'm in.
Oh shit. Well,
All right. Well, yeah. So let's kind of get going on with the questions. So the first question is like, tell us a little bit about you. Tell us a little bit about your community. Just kind of butter us up. Let us know
Butter
who
it
you
up.
are. Yeah, dude, you just fucking
well-
slab on that butter.
I'm gonna throw a lot of
So-
butter on there. So, my actual name is Nathan, but everybody calls me by Sparty or Spartans. I'm a huge Michigan State fan, so that's kind of where the name comes from. And then the numbers, the 3313, is actually my son's birthday. So when he was born on March 3rd, 2013. So that's where that comes into play.
That's cool.
In the community that I feel like I'm trying to grow is basically such as like I enjoy just to entertain. So I want people to laugh. I want people to have fun. Hopefully we can grow, something as a positive outlook. But I also do enjoy, having a few drinks while I'm streaming. So sometimes it gets a little toxic. I can't help myself. That's why I do a community challenge on every stream where I end up chugging a beer if it gets completed.
yeah,
That's-
those
that's
community
solid,
challenges
dude.
are awesome. I will
Yeah.
attest to that. Those keep the
think-
community in the loop and everything.
Yeah, I feel
Oh,
like it brings people into there. It gives them something kind of to use those points because if they're in there for quite a while, they get to rack up quite a bit of points. I know Mrsfik usually has a crap load of points that she usually tortures me with. When I'm playing Fortnite or if I'm playing Call of Duty, she makes me drop my weapons or whatever it may be. But also she has those
man.
points where she can throw those community points towards the challenge.
Yeah, the community definitely makes the stream.
Oh, absolutely.
And-
you have
yeah.
to get some kind of engagement with them, and I feel like that is working in my favor.
Yeah, and definitely the channel points, the channel redemptions, definitely. It definitely spices up any kind of channel. If you just have dull channel redemptions, yeah, they do something, but majority of the time there's a lot of spicy channel point redemptions out there. Like me personally,
I'm not very creative with them, so a lot of mine are drop your weapon, and then I have a couple where I've recently done community game night for my birthday, and one of them was where Burger Town or Killadilla had a drink with me, and then another person would have to take a puff. So it engages that way, but all of mine are kind of like the normal generic ones. So I think the community challenge gives them an outlet that they can use their points for.
I gotta say
Yeah,
though, that community drop your weapon and what's the other one I like to use a lot? Drop your weapon and there's another one. Ban and action, ban and in-game action. Those two, top two, man, for
Yeah,
sure.
I think I might have to add a few numbers to those so that way your points get down a little bit.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, for me personally, I got a Beam Boozle. People like to do that. I'm also a Call of Duty streamer. So my number one thing that people do is pick my own weapon because I'm a pubs person.
Yeah.
So like for example, someone redeems it, and I have to use a riot shield and a rocket launcher.
Oh, good luck.
Yeah, it's a time. It's a vibe though. It makes a good
for
content.
sure.
It's straight up a vibe though. And that's at the end of the day, that's all streaming is about. We're all in here to have a good time. We're all here just to have kind of vibe out and just be together. That's it.
Absolutely.
Some people just
For
take
sure.
this a little bit way too serious, but at the end of the day, we're all just vibing. We're all just hanging out, and just try to make the best content as possibly can.
Yeah, I would agree. with
Yeah,
that.
yeah, absolutely. So, what kind of really got you into streaming?
So realistically, in the beginning, I was really big into Call of Duty. Like that's really all I ever played. When Verdansk dropped, um, I was actually really good, and there was a couple of us that I grouped up with, and we played competitively, and we would play in like Z League tournaments and such like that. And a buddy of mine actually started streaming, and I had a PS4 at the time, and he was like, "Hey, you can log into Twitch right off the PS4, and you can stream as well, and
Hmm.
we can potentially make money off of this as far as like the streams or even just the tournaments itself because we were actually pretty decent." And I was like, you know what? All right, cool. And plus I'll get to rewatch the streams and see, what I had done wrong in this situation or whatever other situation. Um, and then Christmas came and I was like, you know what? I'm gonna buy a PC because I feel like I have a disadvantage on the PS4. I got a PC and then it turned into I have another monitor and it just takes off and I'm, doing this more of, for the content opposed of being competitive.
Oh yeah.
So it wasn't something that I intended on happening. It just, it went from a hobby to something that I actually enjoy doing.
Yeah, I think a lot of us do that.
Yeah, like
Like,
I mean, I didn't have a camera, I didn't have a mic when I first started off. Actually, the buddy that was streaming ended up getting a PC himself, and he had a PS4 camera, and he actually sent that to me, and that was the first camera that I used was that, and it just kind of took off from there. I really enjoyed it. I wasn't like super successful or anything, but enjoyed it. So I was like, I'm gonna invest the money into it and see where this takes me.
oh, absolutely, dude. Yeah, it success doesn't happen overnight. A lot of people think that it does, but it doesn't.
No.
It's trial and error. You just gotta. It's more than just push and go live, but at the very beginning, it is. All you gotta do is push live, and just go, and that's it.
Yeah, I know streaming for me, it was something to just kind of be a hobby and stuff. But now it's really, I don't know, it's branched into something else. It's been pretty cool. And Spartan has been part of that, a lot of it. He's a good friend of mine, so he has been in my streams. He's been like kind of along the way. I think we've known each other for about 8 months, which is about a little over what I have been streaming, because you guys know I was in the streaming world but not necessarily streaming. And
Well, you did a lot of like networking in the beginning, and then you're like, all right, I'm gonna start doing this. I remember when you had first started.
yeah, but I think part of that was because of like you, Sparty, and Burger, and Killa, and like a lot of the streamers, and Cake, like a lot of you guys like just have such a vibe, like you just like you get so into your communities and it looks like such a fun time, like it's infectious. You just want to do that, you know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, 100%. It's one thing that definitely brings it back is just the community and just the interaction with your chat and your followers and your possible brand new viewers and other people like that. That definitely keeps bringing people in.
I just like it as well because like you can meet so many people from so many different places in the world, and I think that ultimately is what a lot of us like and enjoy because you're meeting new people. Like I just had somebody come into the stream the other day from Brazil.
Ah,
Oh, whoa,
That's awesome.
that's crazy.
So
And
I got a question for you guys, kind of off of the list that we have here, but I noticed that we started you started streaming Sparty about a year ago, which was right after the pandemic kind of slowed down. And then I don't know, Cake, you've been streaming for a couple years as well. Did the pandemic have anything to do with why you guys started streaming? Like, do you feel like that was like kind of a reason that you were home a lot more often, you were around the computer, you were gaming more, and streaming just came to you, or would it have happened anyways?
I'll speak for myself on that. As far as streaming, again, it was just something that I was still working when pandemic happened. We didn't get any time off, so it was just something that I just was like, all right, I'm playing competitively, and let's see if I could use this as an outlook, to help myself as far as like being able to rewatch the stream to see if there was something that I could have done better while we were playing our tournaments.
Yeah.
And it didn't really have anything to do with the pandemic.
What
It
was
just
going on?
kind of fell in line at the same time that it was there.
Yeah, just very coincidental.
Gotcha. Just
I like
something
that
that came
question,
to
though,
my
Burger
idea.
Town.
Oh yeah, Burger Town says, what helps you stream on the days you don't feel like wanting to stream?"
Oof.
For me, it's I, even kind of when I'm having a down day at work or I don't have the energy. I know that most of the time when I start up my stream, that the community that I've grown or the people that do come into my stream usually put me in a better mood to stream. So they bring the energy that I need, and I need to get that same energy. Like, if I don't have the same energy that they have, somehow I find my way to having that energy where I'm enjoying myself and I'm having a better day. So I feel like some of the times when I'm not having that energy, my community itself will uplift me.
Yeah, and Burger
Way.
Town replied, he was like, "For me, I know I get to make fun of Sparty for the next 2 to 3 hours."
Yep.
I mean, hey, anytime you want, Burger Time. You little midget.
Hey, yeah,
Definitely.
just kind of, yeah, definitely kind of feeding off of that. If you mentally do not feel like you should stream, kind of just take a break. It's okay to take a break. 100%. No one's gonna hate you for taking a little bit of mental break. It could be like just one stream break. It could be a week break. It could be a month break. Just kind of mentally prepare you for your personal life, for your work life, for your home life. Because a lot of times, I've personally seen it, and at least in me, and my community has seen it. If I don't feel like I'm mentally prepared to stream, I don't know if this goes for you guys as well. If I don't feel like I'm mentally prepared to stream, my viewers can see that. My community can see that, and they know something's not right. So you just got to take a little bit of break, get away from streaming for a little bit, and then come back fully charged and recharged and ready to go and making the content that we know we can make.
I would agree with that. I mean, taking a mental day or even a couple of
What?
days is definitely needed. I mean, you can easily burn yourself out with streaming. I
Hmm.
mean, I know Mrs. Fick has had that happen where she streamed, 10 days straight in a
Oh
row
yeah.
and was like, all right, I'm just not feeling it today, I'm not gonna do it. And I've done that as well. I generally stream Monday through Friday, and then Saturdays we have now the junior stream, and then I take Sundays off every Sunday so that way I can kind of catch my breath a little bit. But there's
Recharge.
been
Mhm.
definitely
Yeah,
times where I'm like, all right, I'm just not feeling it, guys. I'm not gonna stream today. I'll see you again tomorrow if I'm feeling better.
yeah.
But
And
taking
there's
a mental
nothing.
day is kind of the same thing with every day to day work life or just life itself. It's
Yeah,
needed.
yeah. And people think that there's something absolutely wrong with it because I gotta stream. I gotta make it big. I gotta do this. I gotta do that. And like, no, dude, just kind of slow down. Take a
Yep.
breath. Relax, dude.
Yep.
Like streaming is not the end of the world. It's fun. It's amazing. Don't get me wrong. It's so much fun. But if you feel like you're not mentally prepared for it, just chill, relax, just kick your feet up, watch a movie, just recharge your batteries. That's what it's all about.
Absolutely.
Definitely.
Yeah. So you mentioned that you play Call of Duty and Fortnite. Are those the only games that you play, or do you play any other kind of games? Or
Well, in the beginning, I would generally just play Call of Duty, but ever since really I've met like Burger Town or Killadilla and a couple other people that are in the streams, I've went from just playing Call of Duty to playing Valheim, playing Ark, playing Far Cry 5, which for those three games I never thought I would ever play them. The only reason why that we started playing Fortnite is because I had the no builds. Otherwise, I would have never played the game. Because
Accurate.
Yep.
I couldn't
Accurate.
play the builds because I'm absolutely terrible at the builds.
Yeah, some of those
but-
kids are cracked at building.
Dude, oh my god, you
Yeah.
should see his boy and my daughter. They are
Yeah.
cracked at building. They
Yeah.
can build like crazy.
But I mean, like Apex, I've played Apex a little bit. Also, another game that I didn't really think that I would enjoy was Dying Light 2. I played that because a couple other people that I know that stream was playing it, and it caught my eye. I was like, you know what, I'm gonna give this a go. I played that and actually had a great time playing it. But again, I generally just played Call of Duty, and that's what I really enjoyed playing. And then I met some amazing people, and they were like, hey, try this game. Hey, try this game. Hey, this one's for free. Try this one. And it's been a lot of fun learning new games, you know, playing a story mode game I never thought I'd play. Because I never really cared for a story mode game, but it's insane how in the last probably 6 months I've downloaded more games that I even could have thought of. Or didn't know anything about them. You know, I never thought like a Valheim. It's basically a survival game of medieval times, and we played it for like 13, 14 hours a day.
Jesus.
I was like, what am I doing? What are we doing? We're building a whole fucking town. What are we doing?
Oh my god.
Yeah, and it's the same thing with kind of like Ark. Like, it's another survival game, but it has the dinosaurs, and it's like,
Yeah.
I'm roaming around on a raptor. What are we doing?
Yeah, me and Sparty have played that game for all day. We've spent entire weekends playing Ark. That's crazy.
I mean, and it was like, as Burger's saying, I dreamt about making a pit where we would go and fight each other in. Like, that's how addictive the Valheim was. Like, I woke up and was like, hey, Burger Town, look, we got to build this in our village, and we dueled it out. So it was just like I would have never have dreamt, you know, 6 months ago that I would be playing so many other games. I would have just expected all my streams were going to be Call of Duty, and that was it.
Yeah.
So do you mostly just play Warzone or pubs, or what is your kind of go-to when it comes to the Call of Duty scene? Because obviously you said no build for Fortnite, which I 100% agree.
Yeah.
Yeah, because those kids are cracked when it comes to
Yeah.
building. They're just building up skyscrapers in like 2 seconds. And
Well, like
and here,
Mrs. Fick said, you know, our kids, Rissa and Sparty Jr., they play the builds, and they're over here building towers 20 feet or 30 feet in the air, and I'm like, all right, I can't even start a wall. Like, what do you want me to do?
yeah, it's
But
crazy.
as far as Warzone, I typically played just the Battle Royale. We played quite a bit of the DMZ, like when it first came out.
Mhm.
And I thought the DMZ was really cool. I think with the Warzone 2, I think it's a lot better for the DMZ than it was for like the first Warzone, because it was just plunder, and I don't think the plunder was that great. But the DMZ I think has a lot more of like a Tarkov feel into it.
Yeah, I think that's what they're trying to go for.
Right.
Yeah,
So
DMZ.
Go ahead, sorry.
Yeah, DMZ is like, don't get me wrong, I personally can't get into Warzone. But DMZ, it plays different.
It definitely does. Like, and I've never played like a Tarkov, so it was new to me. But it was kind of refreshing, because you could go into Call of Duty and still play something that was like Call of Duty, but it wasn't like Call of Duty. It gave you more of like kind of a thrill, because you have to exfil out, and if you don't, then you die. Or if you do die while you're playing, you know, you lose all your stuff. And when you go into a game, you don't want to lose anything. You know?
Right. And what's kind of cool that Activision did with DMZ was, you kill the chemist, you get his M13, and then you can bring that into pubs. That's a brilliant idea to try to get more people into their new game style of playing. That's
Absolutely.
brilliant. Yeah,
Yeah, no.
I thought that was brilliant.
Yeah, I think that was a great play on them. And then not only that, but I think it's I think how they have it where the bots themselves weren't so easily to kill. That played a
Oh,
big factor too. You know, like if you drop into a DMZ, you think that you're just gonna run through any of the bots, but they they weren't as easy as you thought.
no, some of them were pretty easy. Like obviously they're gonna be like level 1 AIs or whatever,
Right.
but then but there are some of them that they're actually like headshotting.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, so it's a good little getaway. It's a good little
Absolutely.
getaway from pubs or Warzone.
Hmm.
So if you guys haven't played and you guys are a Call of Duty gamer, check out DMZ. It's
Absolutely.
good. Yeah, it's good. We also had another question from man himself, Burger Town. This
Uh,
is this is a question for the whole group of us. How do you set up yourself up for the week of streaming?
I'll let you guys go first.
Well, I know for me, keeping my area clean is a big part of it because I want to make sure like my area is clean so that I don't have a bunch of mess where my streaming stuff is up. My promotions for the week, making sure I've got posts typed up, making sure I have like ideas for things to talk about on my streams, what games I'm gonna play. I lay all that out on my OneNote on my laptop. I don't know, just regular stuff like that though. It doesn't take a whole lot of upkeep for me because I just like literally like I have my two screens here that I'm facing during the day and I just literally just turn my chair around when I'm done with work and there's my streaming. So, it's pretty easy. What about you, Cake Eater?
Yeah, when it comes to me, I just try to get mentally prepared. Going right back to the being mentally prepared for just for streaming itself. Just yeah, I'm gonna be streaming from this time to this time. I'm mostly just a Call of Duty streamer, just a pubs player, so there's really no changing. Maybe if I'm kind of getting bored of the Call of Duty scene, I might kind of spice it up and play some Fortnite or Overwatch or something else like that. But
I remember when you
mm,
used to do that SpongeBob game. That was a pretty cool game.
oh yeah, SpongeBob,
Yeah, that was a
some
cool
of
one.
Bikini Bottom. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
I used to play that every Friday and just kind of get ready for the weekend. And it was just a chiller game than Call of Duty. But with my work schedule, I have a rotating work schedule, so I never really have the same days off. So it was kind of hard just to kind of keep that going. So I like to just kind of keep playing Call of Duty and just get better at that as well.
Nice. Yeah, so mine, I mean, I feel like my schedule is pretty much the same. So I'll stream, 7 o'clock to 10 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. As far as like the games, I try to post usually like on my Twitter or on my Instagram what I plan on playing for the week, and I also with the Twitch I post my schedule there. It might change sometimes if I'm not feeling that type of game the day before, because usually I'll play like Call of Duty or Fortnite. We also have Burger Town and I do a co-op Thursday for Dying Light 2. So that's usually scheduled. Uh, but mainly just as far as what game I plan on playing, if the night before I have a good night, I'll come back to it. But if it's something that I struggled with the day before, I might switch it up. So if I'm playing good on Fortnite, I might just stay on Fortnite the next day. And then if I'm playing good or playing bad on Call of Duty, I kind of shy away from it for a couple days and then come back to it. But again, I work, Monday through Friday, same hours every day. I try to stay with the same stream schedule, because I do have to get up for work. That's just kind of how I go with it.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Awesome.
Gotta keep somewhat of a routine schedule.
Well, yeah, I
Which,
mean, I try to stream, Monday through Saturday. Saturday is for the juniors, and then the week is for myself, and then Sunday is my day off. I try to give myself a day to at least recoup and enjoy somewhat of the weekend.
yeah, 100%.
Well, here's.
So what kind of... Oh, go ahead, Vic.
Oh, I was just gonna say, just branching off of that, I'm curious. What is the goal in streaming though, Sparty? Are you planning on making this a career, or is this gonna stay like a hobby, like what you do after work?
Great.
What do you think?
I would love this to be something where it's going to be full time. I just feel as if right now it's something that I enjoy to do, that I would hope to potentially it becoming a full time. I just don't think that I can be fully committed to it being full time quite yet, just because of financially it's not something that I have the ability to full time do.
Yeah, it's not stable. That's for sure.
So if it became something where I did become a quote unquote bigger streamer, where I could potentially do 2 streams in a day and it be valuable for me financially, then I would love for that to be a thing. But as of right now, I'm pretty content with the fact that I get to stream a couple hours out of the day and enjoy the entertainment that I bring to the community. But again, I don't want it to sound bad as if like my streams are bad or anything, but I feel like I would love by sometime next year where I could do it potentially full time, instead of it seem like it's like a hobby.
Yeah.
Yeah, I totally agree with that. Like, it's a nice hobby, but if we were ever to become this quote unquote 1% big streamer, and we can actually quit our full-time career jobs to network and stream and do everything else that we do behind the scenes, like post on TikTok, Twitter, YouTube, and actually get out there and network and actually get paid for that full time, that would be phenomenal. I think that's almost every streamer's dream, is just to get paid to do this full time.
Absolutely. Like, I mean, and again, I don't want it to sound bad or anything, like even for anybody themselves, anybody that is trying to be, a streamer or a content creator, it takes a lot of work and it takes a lot of time to get that build up. Like, it's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen, in the first month or the first 6 months. Again, like you said, those 1%ers that are a big time streamer, it's something that you have to put the time in, and to each is their own, sort of speak. If you have the time, if you have the resources, if you have the financial stability that you can do nothing but streaming, that's absolutely amazing. The way I would look at it is, if I do ever get the opportunity where I could become a full-time streamer, I would do 2 streams a day, where I would stream in the morning for a few hours, 4 hours, and then take a little break and then stream again in the afternoon for like 3 or 4 hours, and it would be amazing. Like,
hell yeah.
I would like that eventually to be a thing, but we have to continue to grow. We have to continue to get the community a little bit further than what it is.
Yeah, and Burgertown does make a good point. It's more work than working a basic 9-to-5 job.
Definitely.
Yeah, absolutely.
And that's very true. We're not doubting that at all. It's it's just a dream.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I don't want, for those people that are, just starting off streaming or quote unquote a small streamer, to take that as a negative. I mean, it takes a lot of work. I've been doing it for a year and I've absolutely enjoyed it. I think it's amazing. Um,
Hmm.
but you have to put that time, you have to put that effort in, and you have to not get discouraged quickly. Like you have to understand that there is so many more people now streaming than
Hmm.
there was 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Oh, 100%. And what I've personally been noticing, I don't know if you guys have or not, but when you go to like a newer streamer's channel, you kind of scroll down, you see their about me, hey, I'm a so and so person, I play video games, follow my channel or whatever. Just something really basic. But then you go next to it, and then it's the donation. It's all about the donation. Hey,
Yeah.
you can send me money on PayPal, or Venmo, Cash App,
Yep.
do it anything else. But a lot of people have the wrong mindset when it comes to streaming, though.
They want to make
That
money.
that
Mm-hmm.
yeah, they try to do this for a full-time job right off the bat, and they don't even have 5 followers yet.
Yep.
But yeah.
I can understand that.
I see that
So speaking
all the
about
time. Mhm.
oh yeah, it's kind of disheartening in a way because here we are, we're busting our asses day in day out, networking with other streamers in our discords, posting on other kind of social medias, and here they are, just with their big donations, give me money while I play this video game.
Yep.
But Spartan, speaking about newer streamers, what kind of tips would you give to any of the newer streamers, or give tips to anyone that kind of wants to become a streamer?
To kind of piggyback off of what I was saying, um, a few tips that I would give for newer streamers is don't don't try to like expect everything to happen overnight. Like
That's a
you're
good tip.
not going to have 100 people come into your stream day in day out. There's going to be times where you're going to have a couple people come into your stream. You might have 10 or 11 people come into your stream. If people enjoy your content, they're going to come back. You have to be authentic to yourself. You are selling yourself at the end of the day. Whatever your character, whatever your persona is, people will come back because of that. Or they may come back if you're a very good, like say Call of Duty. If you're very good at it, they might come back to enjoy that because they learn off of what you're, how you're strategically playing that video game. Another tip that I would give, don't do the follow for follow.
Oh, 100%.
Oh,
100%.
It's absolutely terrible, in my opinion.
God,
It
can you
does
say
not
that again
help
for the
you.
people in the back?
It does not help you.
oh
It does not
man.
help you. The follow for follow does not help you.
No.
It looks good on paper, but it does not help you.
Yeah.
Hmm.
I learned that very quickly into streaming. Again, I was streaming off a PS4. I had a basic bitch camera with no mic, and I was told that
Burger Town.
on Facebook, if you went to this follow for following thing, it'll help you. It does not. I promise, it does not help you.
Nope.
No.
That is
It's
fact.
Like,
basically like Burger's saying. It's basically like trying to buy views or buy your follows. It does not help you. That
yeah,
I would like to say is probably one of the biggest tips that I could give you.
yeah, and that's fair. That I see so many people all
There
about,
is.
hey, like all over these Twitch, Facebook groups and
Mm-hmm.
everything. hey, I followed you. You should follow me back.
Yep.
Or
It.
they just ask the question, hey, follow for follow question mark?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
No.
Here's my link anyways.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we see
No.
it all the time on that Facebook group that we run, Cake.
Oh my
Man, like, all
No.
constantly follow for follow. Or they'll be like, I followed, will you follow back? Like, oh
No.
my lord.
No, I will not.
Like I will if I check out your content.
Yeah.
I like what your content is, what your vibe is. I will give you a follow. What it's
Yeah.
supposed to be. But just because you followed me doesn't mean I'm gonna follow back. And I think I could speak for both of you guys with that as well.
Definitely.
Well, I mean, as Burgertown said, you have 1K followers, but only have 1 or 2 people in your stream. I mean,
Obviously, something's up. Yeah.
that doesn't help you.
Well, Twitch has started to actually ban accounts for follow because the follows come in so quickly, they come up as bot
Yeah.
bot follows. And so, like, there's some people that'll do follow for a couple days on Facebook and get all these follows all at once, and then they come back and their Twitch has been banned for bots. You
Yeah.
know, like, it happens. Like, Twitch
Well, not
isn't
only that,
playing
but
around on it
if you have
sometimes.
a streamer that, like raids you and it has 100 people in it, and they know that they're bot accounts, and they follow you, they actually like kick those people out of your follows.
Oh, wow.
Say you gain 50 people that are following you off of that, 45 of them are bots. They'll, after X amount of time, they'll actually kick them out as a follow, so your number will drop.
Oh, that's good to know. I didn't know that they did that. I wonder how many
Yeah.
they've kicked off
Huh.
online.
Yeah, that's a good question.
I've had this happen, so I know.
Oh,
I'm not proud of it. I am not proud of it.
Mm.
But I've had
Yeah.
somebody that has rated me, and they had bot followers, and quite a few of them followed me, and my number went from one number to way less of a number, and I actually am happy that, because I don't want my community to be built on. I don't want bot followers.
yep, definitely.
It does not, like Burger said, it does not help my average. It does not make me look good as a streamer, and I don't condone. I don't want that to be a part of what I'm building.
Definitely.
Oh yeah, absolutely. And that kind of goes with back to this question, like what kind of tips would you give? Like, don't be just so discouraged on numbers.
Yeah,
Follow-
I mean, I feel like, I'm sorry, I don't mean to cut you up, but I feel
No.
like a lot of like newer streamers are expecting, a million people to be there on an average every day.
Mhm.
Say they have a really good day where there's 10 people that watch them, they're expecting the same thing to be tomorrow,
Nope.
right? Again, there is so many people now that are streaming. If
Streaming the
You-
same game.
Yeah, if you stay true to yourself, people will come back because of the content and because of your character. If
Yep.
they enjoy your personality, they will come back. If they have lives themselves, they might not be able to, have the access to the Twitch that day, or internet, or anything that could be going on in their life they might not be able to make. So you still have to perform while you are streaming, as if there is 10 people in there, or if there is
Oh.
20 people in there. You
Yep.
still have to be
Preach.
engaging to your community as if nobody is there.
Definitely.
Oh, absolutely.
That's one thing
I
I
say
see
the same
sometimes
thing.
too. Like,
I've learned that on my own. I've had those moments where, like, I've had really good days, where a couple days in a row where I had like 10 or 12 people in there, and then one day there was only one person. I'm looking at myself, what did I do wrong? Like,
yeah.
what did I do? But you still have to stay engaging, whether there's one person there or there's 10 people there. You
Yep.
still
Yep.
have to stay true to yourself.
And I think that's
Turn
something
off
that would
your viewer
resound
count.
with like the whole Twitch community, because you have a lot of people that you can tell when they're looking at that viewer count. You can see it. It
Too bad,
changes
yeah.
their content. It changes the way that they're acting, the tone of their voice. They start to notice, and you're like, don't look at it. Like, your content, I mean, people can come back and look at your VODs You know, like there's different things that they can do that they'll see, and if they see like that you're down and stuff, like that's gonna hurt your content. So
Oh,
that's a
100%.
really great tip.
Well, I mean, with Twitch, it's really cool because if you stream, it stays there for a week. So people can always come back into your stream. If they couldn't be there, they could always go rewatch it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So
Yep.
you still have to enjoy what you're doing and talk with your viewers. Whether there's one person there or no chatting, I mean that could be another thing as a tip. You know, if people are lurking in your channel and it shows that there's 12 people there and only one or two people are talking when they can, continue to try to engage with them. Try to have questions. You know, you could have a piece of paper next to you. That's what I do. I have a piece of paper next to me with a few questions that I may ask throughout my stream, whether it's repetitive or not. At least somebody's going to answer at some point in time.
Yeah. Yeah, I definitely would turn off the viewer count. OBS, you can turn it off. Streamlabs, you can turn it off. You can turn it off on your Twitch dashboard. You can turn it off.
Yep.
Just turn off your numbers. Turn off your numbers. Kind of piggybacking off Burger Town. After every stream, I get a Twitch recap of the stream.
Oh yeah.
And I look at that, like, your max viewer was so and so. I was like, holy shit, I had that many people in my stream at one time. I didn't even know that. I just go about making my content, playing my game, vibing out, doing what I always do.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
But a lot of people are just more concerned on their numbers, and like you said, how come I only have one person in my chat right now, but yesterday I had like 13. It's not you.
No.
Burger Town
No.
said it. I might not be your always go-to stream, and that's very
Yeah.
true.
It
Very
is.
true.
It is. Especially like for those that are in Discords, right? Some people might see that you had went live, and some might not have the time to go into the stream. You know, it's just, again, you have to stay true to yourself. People will come back when they can, and if they can't, you still have to do what you essentially signed up for. You hit the live button, and you're performing. You have to somewhat sell yourself.
Definitely.
Because that's what we're doing. Yeah, don't let it be the only thing that you're looking for are the numbers, which is very true, Burger Town. Don't let the numbers be the only thing that you're looking at. Just focus on you, focus on your game, focus on your content. Because at the end of the day, that's really what it's all about.
Definitely. Well,
So kind of... Go ahead, Vic.
I keep on interrupting you. I'm sorry. I just
hey, you're all good, dude. You're good.
I
Keep
just
going.
start talking sometimes. Okay, so just going through this topic, what would you say is the number one hardest thing about streaming for you, though, Spartan? Like, what do you still like kind of struggle with, and what you're working on right now?
I feel like one of the biggest problems that I have is I'm afraid of when I'm talking, I don't make sense. Like sometimes I will be rambling and it makes no sense of what I'm talking about, or as if like if I'm trying to say a word, it doesn't come out correctly, or if like my speech itself isn't understood.
That makes sense.
Like if I'm trying to talk and it just doesn't sound like it comes out the way that I want it to. I feel like
Or
I
it makes
struggle with
sense.
that. Right, like I feel like I struggle with that quite a bit. I am the worst, Burger Town. Absolutely.
No.
Absolutely. But I've had multiple conversations with Burger Town on things that I can improve on, because at the end of the day, I would like to always improve. Like not every stream's gonna go perfect. Not every stream is going to be my greatest, but if I can always get better at one area that I wasn't that great at, then it just everything else kind of clicks in. Like
Hmm.
we've had conversations with my outro. When I'm getting ready to raid out, I have issues where just before I'm getting ready to raid, I'll say I'm gonna raid, but I still take 10 more minutes to raid.
I do
You know
that.
what I mean? Like
I
I'm
do
still
that.
trying to talk, but I need to go. To somewhat shorten up like my outro. Say a couple key points and then it's kind of keep it moving.
Yeah.
What would be your guys's, if you don't mind me asking?
Well,
Mine.
for me personally, go ahead, Fick.
No, I'm not doing it this time.
No,
You
no,
go.
no, no. Oh, okay, fine. Whatever, dude.
I'm cutting you
well-
off. Now it's your turn.
All right, thanks, Dad.
You're
The
welcome.
hardest. Maybe I wasn't talking about you.
Oh shit, my bad. That's pretty sad.
Well, for me,
Alright.
the hardest thing about streaming is definitely my work schedule. I work second shift. I go in. I leave for work at like almost 1 o'clock, and I work at 2 to 10. So and by the time I get home, it's closer to like 10:45. So it's either I stream very early or I stream very late. If I stream very early, which is my time right now, normal people are just like you, Spartan. They're working their 7 to 5, 8 to 5, or whatever. So they're at work. They're doing their thing. But if I stream super late at night, one, I have the more chances of playing against the people that are normally working early in the morning. So they're super sweaty. You know all about super sweaty people over in
yeah.
COD.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, late at night, that's when all the sweaties come out.
Yeah. Good luck on that, buddy. I'd prefer
Yeah.
the morning shift on that.
Oh, 112%, my guy. 112%.
Those people are still half asleep with their butts. I like those guys.
Yeah, so.
I definitely enjoy those guys.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, so for me personally, it's just my work schedule. There's nothing I can do about it right now unless I find a different job that has an actual set schedule. But as of right now, it's just my work schedule. So what about you, Mrsfik? What is your hardest part about streaming?
Well, mine is embarrassing, but I have this fear that my content is like the most boring content ever. And I seriously I struggle with it. Like, I feel like I go on stream and I could have like 10 people in my stream and I'm just like sitting here worried about, okay, well, did I say that? Was that funny? Or was I laughing about it because I'm just stupid? Like, what am I doing? So I have to be less critical of myself and really learn to just go with the flow and just let the content be made and not worry about who's gonna like it, who's not gonna like it. But I struggle with that a lot. I honestly hate that I do too. I'm trying to get out of it, but it's tough.
Yeah, I think that goes in everybody's head. Like, am I making great content? Am I sounding correct? Am I just mumbling? Am I playing well? And am I enjoy to watch?
I feel like when I play bad, I make better content because I rage.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like
Yep.
I feel like
welcome
when
to
I
COD.
have like even in Fortnite though, like if I'm struggling on that, I feel like I have better content because I'm yelling everything and anything.
Dude, I gotta say, I always like enjoy seeing you die to a couple dinosaurs in Ark. Yeah, that's some pretty funny stuff. That is some pretty funny stuff. When you die and then you come back and you walk out of your house and you die again. Oh, that is great.
I hated it. I would have fought my computer if
I have my money on the computer.
I would have won because it would have won.
Yeah, that goes in everyone's head though.
Sure.
So I think all the things that that all three of us said definitely is the hardest part about streaming. There's really no easy way of streaming except for just pushing to go live, and you just don't care.
Yep.
Just yep, you have your Twitch connected to your Xbox or connected to your PlayStation. You click go live. You don't care about your title. You don't care about posting it up on places. You just click go live, and then that's it.
Yep.
The simple days.
Yeah. The simple days of just pushing to go live.
Yeah.
I feel like what hurts us on that aspect is we have higher expectations for ourselves.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we had been doing it for a while.
Right.
100%. I agree with that. Like, we know what we can do. We have been there. We have done that.
Oh yeah.
We kind of know what to expect out of us and what kind of content we can do. And going back to we're Call of Duty streamers.
Oh yeah.
Some things are way out of our control. We got some guy camping, laying down, hard scoping with a sniper rifle, and they just instantly kill us. Gonna piss us off.
Definitely gonna see me drop a few F-bombs on that.
Oh, dude, I drop F-bombs like it's fucking raining. I swear.
Yeah, it gets pretty intense.
Yeah. And then you got the lobbies at the end of the game where people are talking shit to one another.
I absolutely love the new proxy chat Call of Duty, but sometimes I hate it. I absolutely hate sometimes for the proxy chat. Question for the group. Can you give a moment when you were streaming that made you feel like this is what you want to be doing? It's a good question.
That's a very good question. And I'm actually going to shoot this out to every other viewer we have in here. If you guys have any other questions, please feel free to just to shoot them out just like Burger Town is. Let us know if you have a question for a certain person. Go ahead. If you got a question for our spotlight streamer, Spartan, just let us know. It's hey, there it is. Yeah, the floor is open to everybody. It's a Q&A.
Yeah.
But Spartan, since you're man of the hour, what is your moment?
This question. Hold on. Give.
He's got to prepare.
Hey, yeah, you didn't write this question down, huh?
I didn't. God damn it,
Yeah,
I'm
you
not
didn't
prepared.
write this question down. Man, Burger Town's trying to get you up on your toes.
Yep.
To me, honestly, I feel like there's a few moments that I've had where I'm like, all right, this is something that I would like to be doing. I feel like in about the last 6 months of me streaming, my average view, not only that, but my viewership itself has gone up, where I'm getting, an average of 5 to 10 people in the streams, and I enjoy that because I'm attracting people, and I feel like I'm producing really good content. So I feel like because I'm getting more people into my streams, it's making me feel better about what I have been doing, even though it's been consistently the same thing. Although it's different games, it's not one set game. But people are coming back because of like the personality that I would have. That's kind of how I feel on that. I know that's kind of a vague answer, but that's kind of how I feel, because I see that people are joining, the stream to watch what I'm doing. It makes me feel good about what I'm doing.
Definitely.
What about you, Mrsfik? What is your go-to moment that you want to do this? Usually I would go first, but I'm gonna put you up on your toes because I know Burger Town wants to see you up on your toes.
She was thinking about this the whole time, and she doesn't have a full answer yet. I
don't have a full answer yet. Gosh, golly. Okay.
Okay. Well, do you want me to go first?
Yeah. Go
No,
for
let
it.
her suffer. Let her suffer.
Oh.
Oh man, the man of the hour wants you to suffer, Fick.
Okay,
Mother
all right.
suffer.
Suffering in. Okay.
That's all those in-game ban
And
actions
3,
you've been
I
giving
think.
me.
2,
Oh shit.
1.
I think my moment. I had a moment a couple weeks ago where I was streaming Ark, and I was having a conversation with my chat, and I had a pretty good viewage that night. I had like 6 or 7 people in there, and everyone was talking amongst themselves as well as talking with me. And I don't know, I just had a moment where I was like, this is really cool. Like, not only is my community engaging with me and hanging out with me, but they're making connections with each other. They're hanging out with each other and sharing their ideas. And that is a community, you know, like that's creating a, like, its own, I don't know. It sounds dumb, but but that
No,
really did.
I mean,
it
I
kind
would
of
agree
made
with
me
that.
feel like, you know, because that's what I want in this whole thing, is just to make a community that I feel comfortable with, that other people can come into and feel like supported and happy, and like they want to hang out with each other and just chill in my stream for the couple hours that I'm live, you know, like that's what I'm going for this for. And that's what made me feel like, yeah, this is something that I want to keep doing. Like, even if I don't have a lot of viewers in there, just having these couple of people talking to each other and making my community, that's enough to keep me in it.
Yeah, and that's a fair point. Like having your community basically just in a way networking with one another, kind of just vibing out with one another, and actually just shooting the shit with one another. That's awesome. That's absolutely phenomenal. So when it comes,
Burgertown's answer is good. I like his.
no, what did
I
he
would
say?
agree
For
with that.
me, it was, this is Burger Town. For me, it was when the Discord showed up for my birthday stream. It made me feel like I was a part of something more than just my channel, and wanted to be there. Dude, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's phenomenal, dude. That's awesome. So my moment is definitely probably about when I started doing a full grind on Twitch almost 2 years ago. It would be 2 years in February. It was probably about March or so. I had my first hype train, and it was just 2 guys. Yeah, dude, it was just 2 guys, literally just kind of going at it, throwing biddies at me like I was a stripper. And they were throwing singles, and they were just making it. Yeah, they were just making it rain biddies, and other people in the community were like all hyping, and they were throwing bits, and like it definitely hit. The feels definitely hit that day. I was speechless. Like Vic, you've been in my streams a lot.
Oh yeah.
I'm always talking. I'm always just kind of making some kind of gesture, or talking about who knows what. It could be about aliens in Africa. I don't know. It could be all miscellaneous stuff. But that moment just left me speechless, because that's when I felt like I kind of made a community, actually.
Yeah.
People were coming in to support me as a streamer and as a content creator. And it felt awesome that I feel like I could actually do this.
My answer sounds like shit now. Thanks, guys.
Oh god. Well, you're the one that wanted to go first. Or wait,
I
he
did
say-
not. I was
Oh,
told
you didn't want
to
to
go
go
first.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
I
just
needed
kidding.
time to think on this one.
Oh.
Yeah,
I
I'll
can
do-
describe
All
it.
right, so I would like to retract from what I said. So I'm kind of piggybacking off of what Bert, in a way.
Okay.
So we've had a few moments where we would do kind of like a random community night, and we weren't expecting anybody to show up, and we were playing Among Us is what we had chose to play, and we had 15 people show up. Kind of like spur of the moment type thing. Hey, tomorrow we're gonna play Among Us. Anybody would like to join? And we had 15 people join us. And that kind of made me feel really good, because we had people that actually wanted to play and enjoy the stream itself. And
Yeah.
on my birthday as well, I would like to say, because I did a 12-hour stream I didn't make it through the whole 12-hour stream because I had a lot of great people that showed up for the stream and got me really drunk.
Oh yeah.
And
Oh yeah.
I
We
made a
got
huge
drunk.
fool of myself. But it was amazing to see people come in and have fun during that time.
Definitely.
So what made it fun was just the community playing the games, or you getting super drunk? Which one was the funner part?
Oh, close
It was
one.
like a 65-35 on getting drunk in the community.
Hey, that's
I'm not
fair.
gonna say which one was the 65, but I'm gonna say that's the answer.
Oh shit.
We just said beers, and Among Us in the voice chat showed up, and 15 people showed up and ready to play. That's phenomenal.
Yeah,
it was
dope.
absolutely amazing.
It
I
was cool.
didn't expect that many people to show up. 15 people were ready to go, and we had a lot of good times with that. Like, that was a lot of fun.
Well, and
Definitely.
Army Gaming thinks that the Lions are going to the Super Bowl. What do you think?
I mean, if they go to the Super Bowl, I might buy a ticket.
Oh,
I might buy a ticket.
Man,
damn.
that's
Oh,
it.
shit.
I'm gonna
Man,
have to
that's
put a mortgage on, or
second mortgage on your house.
second mortgage on my house, but I'm gonna do it.
Oh,
Hey.
Oh, he said that because of the hat. No.
Hey.
hey, it is what it is.
Okay,
I mean,
got.
listen. I hope they make it to it, but let's be realistic. I am from Michigan.
Yeah, both of them from Michigan. I'm
Yep,
the odd one out.
I'm from the Flint area.
Yeah, and I'm actually from Michigan as well. I am from like the Grand Rapids-ish area. Yeah, but we will see on if the Lions make it to the bowl. Golf has been kind of.
I have a 5 gifted game on the line for when they play. So I need them.
I mean, they kind of squeaked by on Sunday. That's for sure.
I just need them to win so I can get that 5 gifted. All right, that's all I want.
5 gifted subs.
Yeah.
Yeah, they
Me
got
and,
those bets.
Me and Killadilla have a little side bet.
Oh, you live in Jackson? Hey, I know where Jackson is. Yeah, I'm like about an hour and a half away from Jackson. So yeah, I know where that is.
I was just in East Lansing a few weeks ago.
Hey. All right, let's kind of wrap it up with, besides gaming and streaming, what kind of other hobbies do you partake in?
As everybody can tell, I'm a huge sport guy, so anything to do with sports. I also am a really big family man, so anything to do with the kids, outdoor stuff. We like to go up north and spend some time up north where we're outdoors. There's no phones. We do a little
Off
bit
the
of
grid
hunting.
style?
Yeah, we do a little bit of hunting. We do a little bit of camping. I don't really have hobby per se. I just life, man. I enjoy being with my kids. I enjoy being with my wife. If we get to go out, to go out and do a movie or something, that's realistically it. Kind of a
So just
simple
kind
guy.
of
I
kicking
don't-
back with the family.
Yeah, just a big family, man. I don't have a huge hobby. We have movie nights a week, or we'll pick out a new Netflix series, and we kind of just have some time with the family.
What's your kind of go-to underrated Netflix series then?
Well, we just watched the new Wednesday that came out.
Oh,
I
Oh,
don't know if anybody's
okay.
watched that.
that's a good one.
Okay.
I liked it. I enjoyed that one.
It
haven't-
wasn't as bad as I thought it was going to be. It was kind of intriguing. I enjoyed it.
ask him about his food. He's the cook.
Don't talk to me about food. We'll be here for another hour. I'll talk all day about food. I'm fat for a damn reason.
Oh man.
Shit.
You know what, Mrsfik? What is your go-to or underrated Netflix series show?
Dude, okay, so they have this show called Umbrella Academy. That
Oh
would
my
be
God.
my go-to. That would be my go-to.
So
Hardly
good.
ever hear about it from anyone else, but man, as soon as that 3rd season came out, I was on it. I was watching it.
Season 4 is the last season.
Oh, no way. That's going to be the last one?
It's gonna be the last. Hey, at least they're doing one more. But
Yeah, that's true.
Umbrella Academy
I
is
will
so
say,
good.
and it's not on Netflix, but it's on Paramount. Yellowstone. That's a really good show to watch too.
That's also on Peacock
Is it on
and
Peacock? Yeah, I wasn't
it.
sure. I
Yep.
thought they just switched it over to Paramount Plus or whatever.
Yeah, it's on Hulu, Paramount, Peacock, and I think one or two other services. I've heard nothing but great things about Yellowstone.
Yeah, I've
Nothing
heard
but
of
great things.
Yellowstone before.
Phenomenal. I absolutely loved watching this. Beth is crazy. She reminds me of my wife quite a bit.
In a good way?
Uh, Plus or minus.
Okay,
Oh, okay.
okay.
Viewers'
All right.
discretion.
Viewer discretion is advised.
Yeah.
However you would like to take it. But I really enjoyed that show as well.
Cool.
The Invincible on Prime. I don't think I've watched that, Burger Town. I might have to
No,
look at
definitely. I definitely gotta check that out. Well, I think this was a really successful podcast. We got if anyone else has any kind of last minute burning questions for Mr. Spartan or myself or Miss Fick, go ahead. But I think it's about time to be like a Christmas present and start wrapping it up.
Definitely.
Hey, it's
Alright.
your guys' show. I'm just happy to be a part of it.
Yeah. and
Yeah, this
it's been
this
really
is a great time,
show.
dude.
Uh-huh. It's been fun.
Definitely.
And it's like
Got some
chill,
good
you know,
tip-
like, you know, to just hang out and talk and not have to worry about, well, we watch chat a little bit, but just to like hang out, not really worry about games or anything, to just hang out with two other streamers is really fun.
Yeah.
I would have one question. What types of ways do you guys network?
Ooh. You want to take the reins there, Miss Vic, or?
I got a long list. I don't know.
Okay, let me rephrase. What would be your guys' best advice to try to network?
Use, you know, I don't even know if that would be okay. So in the past, mine would be use social media as much as you can. Make sure your socials are going off. Make sure you're posting multiple times a day. You're trying to get into that algorithm, so you really want to make sure that you're just constantly talking to people, commenting on people's stuff, just constantly having that connection with anyone and everyone, because that's going to get your name into that algorithm. That's what's going to push your post to the front. Now that I have been developing my website, I would say 100% trying to go through Streamer Deets, because that does not have the algorithm. So we do not have that problem. You don't have to talk to someone constantly throughout the day. You can just post your stuff and it's seen. So it's kind of a mixture for me, but mostly just posting, man. Just talking to people. Talk. Just nothing but talk.
You like how I set this question up, chat?
Yeah, definitely plug that Streamer Deeds if you guys are not yet a part of the Streamer Deeds.
See how see how I did that, chat? I knew that's what she was going.
Yeah, you trapped me.
Just smooth. Always keep
yeah.
plugging, Burger Town.
Little cheese hanging on that trap.
Always
Smart
keep
eating.
plugging there, Burger Town. Always
What
gotta
would
keep
be
that
yours
plug.
though, Cake Eater? What would be your tips on that?
Well, I'm gonna piggyback off of Miss Fick's first one. Definitely post some clips of your streams over TikTok. TikTok is huge. Just keep posting up on TikTok. I post like about 30-second clips at least once a day. Just keep posting that. Post it up on Twitter. Post that up on Hover. Hover was a very up and coming like TikTok for streamers. I still post up on there because you never know. TikTok, Hover, YouTube. You post it up on YouTube because YouTube has YouTube Shorts, which is like a kind of like a version of TikTok. So posting up on there as well. Posting on just social network, what's all together. Staying away from follow for follows. actually just get to know streamers.
Yep.
Like, don't expect that they owe you anything. Like, go into people's streams, kind of get to know the main streamer. Get to know them, but don't expect them to do anything in return. If they do, phenomenal. That's awesome.
Preach it.
But if they don't,
Preach that.
and if they don't, oh well.
Yeah.
So many people think, oh hey, I came into this person's stream, I was in here for 2 hours, I got to know him very well. He owes me a raid. He owes me a raid of 50 people. No, he don't.
You nothing.
Nope.
He don't owe you a damn thing.
No.
No one owes you anything. Exactly, Burger Town. Exactly. So definitely, just get in Discord. Stay away from follow for follows. Don't buy viewers. Don't buy followers. Don't buy anything, unless it's personally for your stream itself. But anything, yeah, just do your homework first when it comes to that as well. But networking and posting clips, because I got some great clips over on my TikTok. Just throwing that out there as well. She dropped her streamer D's. I'm gonna drop my TikTok.
Hey, your TikTok's been looking good though lately. I've been liking your posts every time I see them come up on my timeline. So hopefully that's helping out.
Yeah. I try to post at least once a day, no matter what the clip is. I try to come up with a fancy title. Try to do some different hashtags every day. Just kind of spark it up a little bit. But definitely social media, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. If you want W, then us use...
Okay, Burger, you can't do that, because I have W too, sir. Okay? You gotta put both codes up there. Pick one. Pick one.
Spartans3313, it's the best code to use.
Well, he is our man of the hour, so if you guys need some energy
code to
powder,
use. 10%
go
off.
ahead, use
Jitterless
Use
program.
Sparties.
You know?
Alright.
Get it.
10% off. Use the code word
You don't have that crash
Spartan3313.
feeling. It's better than Red Bull. It's better than G Fuel.
Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like G Fuel. G Fuel has a lot of amazing flavors, but there's a lot of better companies out there than G Fuel.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna lie.
W.GG, Spartan's code.
Spartan3313, go check it out.
Get it.
Yeah, like I personally like Glitch Energy. Glitch Energy.
Don't judge me, Burger Town. Words just come out. Again, this is part of the problem that I have. Words come out with no meaning.
That makes good content, Burger Town.
Excellent content.
Decipher what I'm saying, please.
But any last burning questions coming from the chat area? If not, I think we can just call it a day.
Absolutely.
Unless Mrsfik has any last burning questions.
Not any burning questions, no. Just the only burning question I have right now is who are we going to send these awesome people over to once we are complete?
Ooh.
So if y'all have any recommendations, I have someone in mind, but if you guys have any recommendations, I am all ears.
I mean, I personally do, but I'm just gonna give the floor to Spartan since he is the man of the hour. So if he has someone that we want to send off the community to,
nope. Nobody.
Let's go check. Nobody.
Nobody. Okay. Well, we got someone that posted earlier. We got a Lovey's food truck that posted on the site earlier. So I think we're gonna go to them. They are a non-affiliate.
So so let's go blow it up, guys.
Yeah, so maybe we can help them.
Hell yeah, let's stay in the chat, talk to them for a bit. Let's help them get affiliate this stream, because they might be close. You never know, they might be super close. They might got that 2.99 going on.
Oh damn! Yep, been there.
And they're done that. So let's go send off the raid.
All right, guys.
Cheers, guys. I appreciate you guys having
Cheers.
me on here. I absolutely love it.
I don't have nothing to cheers.
Enjoy the next one, and I will definitely tune in for that.
Definitely,
All right,
and
sounds good.
yeah, it was an honor and a pleasure there, my man. I hope everyone else had a great time, and we might have to get you on once again and actually use those questions that you actually wrote down, because who knows, those might have been actually a little bit different than.
I feel like I did just fine without using my cheat sheet. But I
Good.
mean, if you would like me to be on again, I would be happy to oblige.
Hell yeah,
Definitely,
dude. Hell yeah.
All right,
right,
awesome sauce. Well, I will be live again tomorrow, chat, and we're gonna go over to Lovey's food truck now. You guys show him some love, and let's go.
Make sure that you
blow it
use
up.
Spartan's code.
Yes, use Spartan's code. Have a great night, guys.